they started building these houses here on Delaware Ave, right on the Delaware River. There's nowhere like this in Philadelphia where you can own a home, where there wasn't for a long, long time. There is now. The pandemic happens, and the company who was building the houses here had to file for bankruptcy. So they had these houses that stood here for a few months, completely vacant. And then somewhere down near the end, there was a homeless guy living in one of the houses, and he started a fire, and they had to knock down all the homes. Now they have this super foundation here, and they had to pay. They have this super foundation here, and it's like a pain in the ass to knock down. So that foundation remains, but the houses are no longer here. I actually have footage. I went inside the houses, and you can see it. It was a pretty amazing view.
This is one of the best views of the skyline I have ever seen.
Everywhere you look on Delaware Ave, you're going to find construction, new properties being built for the longest time. And I'm talking 30 years. All of this was vacant lots or old buildings. Sometimes there would be like a nightclub, but there was never really anything in this space. This is Roar, and this was a nightclub. I believe it was Maui. I never really went clubbing. I went clubbing one time in my life, Rick the Puppy. I went to, I think it was Maui. It was here. And I went to meet Big Black from Robin Big. He was here doing a thing. And I was in my 30s. I never went clubbing before. And some nightclubs have weird rules where you can't wear hats or t-shirts. And they had a weird rule where I couldn't wear a hat. I couldn't bring a hat into the nightclub. But the whole reason I was going into the nightclub was to get a DC hat signed by Big Black. I love Robin Big. Robin Big's like the best. And there was one year, I think it was like right before Fantasy Factory started, I found Robin Big on like MTV2, and I fell in love with them. I love that show. It's a good make you feel good show. It's a happy show. I love Robin Big. And so I went to the nightclub, and they're like, oh, you can't come in there with the hat. And I said, oh, the whole reason I'm going here is to get Big Black to autograph my hat. And then, like, they had to have a meeting of nightclub douchebags, and they decided that, you know, I wasn't going to wear the hat. As long as I didn't wear the hat, I could enter the nightclub. And then I finally met Big Black. I met him. It was nice. Down to earth, shook his hand. And I met Big Black. I got my picture with him. It's before the days of my camera phone being good. And, yeah. You know what? This is probably the only thing that remains of the old Festival Pier at Penn's Landing. Festival Pier. When I get closer, I'll show you. So the concert venue was probably around here. There was, for the longest time, the ticket booth was in this area. I made a video before the pier was knocked down. I got to go in the ticket booth, sort of. I didn't go in all the way because there was a homeless person living inside there. What is inside the box office still?
Leave me alone!
Oh, someone in there? Oh, I think someone's in there. That's not good. All the box office windows would be there. I'm sorry, I didn't know you were in there. Boy, this is... This was the box office, which looks like it could definitely be, I think, a homeless woman's living in there. Right around here is where you would enter the venue, and there would be, you walk down the strip this way, and there would be merchandise for the bands. You would get a festival pier at Penn's Landing. And guess what? It's closed. They don't do concerts here no more. The stage no longer remains. All that sand was over here. They tried to give it like a beach vibe, which didn't make sense because it's not really a beach on the Delaware Ave. But yeah, I think the stage was right about here. And it wasn't even really good sand. It was like, there's different grades of sand, and that was just like junk, garbage sand. Went to concerts here. It's very hot, lack of shade. Look here, this is where the stage was. They still have one of these things where they sell beer. Maybe these were the steps bands took to walk up the stage. We'd enter through here. I'm almost 100% certain this was the location where you would get on to the Hooters boat. There used to be a Hooters boat right here at the Delaware River. You get on that boat and you could see the Hooters girls eat some delightfully tacky wings. Met Goldberg! WCW superstar Goldberg! Right here at the Hooters. I got his autograph. I kind of annoyed him. I got him mad. I apologized to him a lot. I said to him, hey Goldberg, can you sign an autograph that says, to John, I can't beat you. You can't beat me on my best day. Something like that. Anyways, I made Goldberg mad. I don't like talking about it. It scares me. Uh-oh, Rick the Puppy, be careful. This is where the duck boats used to go down. If you don't know. Some cities have these boats that they drive you around the city, and then the car turns, or it's like a bus, and the bus turns into a boat, and it goes down and rides around here. Philadelphia had a duck boat, and it would go down here and it would show, Penn's Landing, and it actually got hit when it went down. It got hit by a tugboat, and it killed some tourists. So now we don't have the duck boat. We also don't really have the best security fence around the ramp of the duck boat. All you have to really do is, no, Rick the Puppy, you're not a duck boat, you're a pit bull. Yeah, they used to have a guardrail right here. They don't have a guardrail.